three tips that I want to give you for today, right? How do you master the fundamentals of coding? Before making any important, significant decision of your life, first ask yourself, why are you taking that decision?
So just give me a second, guys. I think I'm facing some issue with the mic. So good evening, guys. Come on, guys, show some energy. Hit the chat box with excited. Guys, come on, hit the chat box with excited because I believe all of you must be excited for today's session. So hold your seat tight for the coming 1 hour and we are going to start the session at sharp 11.
Oren Pro.
Good evening, all of you. Good evening. So I can see the chat box. Like I can see the chat box. Only one guy is only excited. I think his name is Ranjan. What about you all guys? The one who have currently joined. Come on, keep hitting the chat box with word excited. So as the clock will hit 11, our mentor will join. Our mentor Pramit Bhuyan will join.
Hey, everybody. This is Pramit. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Hello, sir. So that's Ayush
Hey,
here, your host
hey,
today.
Ayush. Hey, awesome.
Guys, come on, keep hitting the chat box with word excited. I believe you all are excited for this today's late night session, which will be
Hey,
productive as
Ayush.
well. Yes, sir.
Hey, sure. Am I the co-host? If not, can you
Uh,
please make me?
sure, sir.
Sure. So, guys, how are you all? Hope all of you doing well. It's 11:01 right now. We'll give a couple of more minutes for folks to join in. Within that time, I hope that some of you who have joined in. Uh, okay, awesome. So quite a few folks have joined in, but we'll give a couple of more minutes for others to join in because we expect more people to join in. And in the meanwhile, let's introduce ourselves. This is Pramit. I have uh, I'm currently a software architect at Amazon FinTech team. And I request everybody to please mute your mics, please, and unmute yourself if you have any question or remark. And before Amazon, I was for 10 years at Microsoft, where I worked at Azure team, before that at Visual Studio team, before that in Windows team, specifically Windows networking, right? And after Azure team, I also was a part of Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Okay, so I think folks are joining in. We'll give 1 more minute for people to join in. In the meanwhile, I will start sharing my screen. Let's see. So by the way, guys, please introduce yourself in the chat box. Feel free to write your name and where you are coming from. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to share my screen. I'm not wearing my specs today, so pardon me if I squint a little bit. Okay, I hope that you guys are able to see my screen. Okay, guys, let's all introduce ourselves in the meanwhile. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, Shankanil. Good to have you back. Akarsh, good to have you back. Chandana, welcome. Vishwash, awesome. Twinkle, Mihir, Abhilash, Divanshu, welcome. In the meanwhile, guys, excuse me while I try to share my screen. Guys, welcome. So, folks who are joining in, please introduce yourself. Just type down your name as well as where you're coming from. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yeah.
Is my screen visible? Can anybody confirm?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. So it's 11:05. Let's begin. I hope that people have been introducing themselves. Let me check out. Twinkle, welcome. Mihir, Aditya, welcome. Vivanshu, awesome. Devesh, welcome. Rakshad, Dipanshu, welcome back. Pragati, welcome. Kritika, welcome back. Gayashri, welcome. Samapika, welcome. Pratishruti, welcome back. Chitaranjan, welcome back. Gautam, I think Chitaranjan may not have been there, I'm sorry. Gautam, Kajal, welcome. Raj, welcome. Dipanshu, Akshay, awesome, awesome. So I think let's begin the session. Arun, welcome. Awesome. Saurabh, welcome. Awesome. So in the interest of time, we will begin. People will join in a few minutes. That's okay. Okay. So whoever have joined in, we were introducing ourselves. So feel free to introduce yourselves in the chat box. Just your name and place. Okay. So today's session is, I consider, by the way, again introducing myself, Pramit, currently a software architect at Amazon in the FinTech team. Before that, for 10 years with Microsoft in different teams, Azure, Windows, Visual Studio Team Services, and Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Okay. So experiences in different domains, from web services to networking to server solutions, right? So with that, today, right, we are, if some of you have not been part of my previous sessions, this is a weekly webinar that I do for all of you, right, you students, try to do every Saturday. And we have been covering some of the topics that I consider very important. How do Indian students miss out? What are the mistakes they do? How should they plan their careers? How should they learn anything faster? And how should they go about learning coding are some of the topics that we've covered in our previous sessions. If you haven't got a chance, there are the recordings of the webinar. Obviously, the recordings will not be as interesting as live webinars, but if you want to, you can go back and check out the recordings of the webinars. But today's topic, we discussed a little bit in the last class also, right? So today's topic I consider very, very important. In fact, one of the most important things that Indian students don't do today, right? So I expect, because today's session could go both ways. It could go a lot of gyan. It could result in you doing something concrete, right? And I want it to be the later. So in that context, I will be asking you at every turn, right, to talk concretely in your context. Don't give random examples or generic examples. We'll try to do that, right? So by the end of today's example, let's try to finalize a portfolio for yourself. If you have already been into, let's try to evaluate whether it's a good portfolio for yourself. If you have not been part of any portfolio until now, let's see if we can agree on a good portfolio for yourself. Okay? Okay. So, and I'm already telling you that it's a very big problem in Indian student community at least. We are not portfolio oriented. We don't do personal projects. Most of us, including me, when I was a student, I didn't do any personal projects. I started quite a few, but I didn't end any of them. And that is true for most students. We do good summer internship. We do class projects, but we do not do personal projects, right? And why don't we do? How can we do? How can we start and how can we finish? We will discuss today. So there are three important topics that we will discuss today. One is, why should you even create a personal portfolio, right? The second webinar that we held basically followed a principle of why and then what and then how, right? For your career, also you should follow the same philosophy, is what I recommend. First, ask yourself why, right? So we will try to answer that question. Why should we create a portfolio as a student? Why is it important, right? I'll try to convince you with two broad reasons I have. Then what should your portfolio be, right? What should be your portfolio? It's very specific to you, but I'll try to help you. We'll try to come up with some ideas specific to you. Okay, what should your portfolio be? And the third question that we will zoom into a little bit is, how can you successfully start and finish your portfolio? Because finishing is the more difficult part, right? Starting is easy. We start to create a website, we start to create whatever we want, right? A project in Kaggle or whatever, right? But most of us don't finish, and that's the problem. So what should we do so that we start and are able to finish our portfolio? Okay, and at the end, because I am very passionate about this topic and I believe that it's a genuine big problem in Indian student community. We are very reactive. We do what others ask us to do as part of summer internship. We do what our teachers ask us to do as part of class projects, but we don't do our personal projects that we are really passionate about, that we actually relate to, right? So I will ask you some ideas, because we are a community here. We are helping each other out, right? What can we do in this community? Can I help you out in any way possible to create your portfolio? I will ask you for ideas. How do we follow through, right? Just having a webinar will not help. Follow through. And we will discuss that at the end. Okay. So with that, I want you guys to take a stab. Why should you be creating a personal portfolio? Feel free to answer in the chat box. Why is it important at all? Yeah. Okay, Raj is saying to get recognized. Okay, thank you. Vibhanshu is saying to show your skills. Okay, if you are looking for a good employer, to show your skills is important. Okay, Vishwas is saying to define your motive. I think this is a very good answer because not everybody wants to define their motive. Mostly people work towards showing their skills or showing their capabilities, right? But if you really want to define your motive, I would highly encourage that. Okay, then Arun is saying to learn whole thing by myself. Very good point, Arun. Very good point. In fact, I will. This is one of the things that we will cover in how as well as in what as well as in how part, right? To learn whole thing by yourself, because you start and leave it, right? You will not learn the whole thing. Only if you take it to the finish, I assure you, you will master it, right? Even in the last session, last to last session, where we were discussing how do you learn really fast. So we had primarily 4 types of learning, 6, but primarily 4 that we discussed in detail. One is reading, one is discussing, one is teaching, and the last one was doing. So doing is the most powerful way of learning, right? A little bit less powerful is teaching, a little bit less powerful is discussing, and the least powerful is reading, the thing that we actually do the most. Okay, so good answer. To learn the whole thing by myself, because here you're actually doing it, right? Okay, to show your profile very well. Okay, unknown, feel free to put your name so that I can address you. Vivanshu is saying it's like a resume. Very good. Definitely, it shows your skills. Ame, I hope I am reading your name correctly. If not, feel free to correct me. Ame is saying it shows that we are interested in the job role and enthusiastic about the field. Good, sure. Shankan is saying to highlight our strength and experience. Very good. Strength as well as experience, right? Mihir is saying systematically display of skills. Definitely. Can I, Shomya, can I request you to mute yourself? Thank you. Mihir is saying systematic display of skills. Saurabh is saying to create a market demand. Okay, okay, definitely. Because if you have skills and experience, like Shankanin was saying, definitely you will have demand in the market, right? Because you've proven. You're not just saying that I have a certificate or I've taken a course. If we actually saying that I've used it, right? Chittaranjan is saying to be different from others. Okay, that's a different perspective. Ankit is saying to earn money. Okay, very different perspective, but good point. Abhilash is saying it helps to present yourself, to have a good first impression. Definitely, to show your skills there. Pratishwati is saying to grab people, or maybe to grab people's attention is what you meant, I hope. If not, feel free to correct Pratishwati. Kritika is saying to present your skills, but in an innovative way. Okay, sure, definitely. You can do a lot of innovation. In fact, I'll go there. Ayush is saying, get to know about our approach. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ayush. Different take. Vivanshu is saying we can present all of our skills and then test the things like web development on live project. Definitely, definitely. As part of applying your knowledge, you are definitely testing your own skills as well. You may be thinking that you are very good at it, but you may actually discover that you may need improvement there as well, right? So I will give you 2 to gain confidence. ASG, okay, is saying to gain confidence in what to do. Definitely, as you do it, right? So, but I'll give you 2. I'll try to convince you guys to do a personal project by giving you 2 good reasons, right? I think all of you have like showcase your skills, gain confidence, right? See, I think what ASG is saying is aligning with my reason 1. My prime reason is this: a chance to prove yourself to yourself, right? Definitely, you can use that chance to showcase your skill to others. It's okay, you can do that. But as a student, as a future visionary, as a future master in something, right? I will implore you guys to think about, can you take this chance to prove something to yourself, right? Right? It's a chance to give you to just to showcase my point, right? It also aligns with showcasing your skills. Like, let's say today you don't have any personal project, then this is how the importance of things stand. Internship is very important. Let's say you spend 3 months or 6 months doing an internship. you're actually doing a project. So very, very important. Class projects, a little bit more theoretical, but still you are spending maybe 20 hours in that or 30 hours. So important. Certifications are not as important, very reactive, but then important. But with your personal portfolio, if it is impactful, if you take it to completion, I assure you it is going to be the most important. You can make it the most important part of your personal portfolio, right? Part of your personal profile, right? Because it is totally in your control. And also notice this thing, that it is out of these four things, it is the only thing which is proactive, which is completely driven by you. The rest three are not completely in your control. You may get a good internship somewhere. You don't know what your class teacher is going to give you class project. Certifications, you need to enroll somewhere in some courses available. But personal portfolio is completely in your control, is should be aligned with your passions, and you can take 2 years, 3 years to complete it, and then showcase. Anything that you take 3 years to do right will have altogether different level of accomplishment, different level of achievement, right? Folks, do you agree with me? If you agree with me that this is a chance for you to prove yourself, right? And the second important reason that I think you should create a personal portfolio now is that you have a lot of time now. And this I'm speaking from my experience, because once you go into the industry, right, you will not get as much time as you're getting now, right? So realize that fact, that if you want to try something out, this is the time. You have a lot of time. Don't waste it watching Game of Thrones. I mean, by all means, watch Game of Thrones. Maybe I don't want to create enemies out of you guys by advising you not to watch Game of Thrones. But what I mean to say is, don't waste a lot of your time. Use your time, because you have the time. Later, you may not have as much time, right? When you go into the industry, when you do something full time, you may not have the time to even try to do something towards your passion, right? So with that, right, now we want to make it a discussion point. We want to go, so this was a generic, these two reasons are generic to everybody, to all of you. Now I want to delve deep into you, like specifically you, all of you, right? Each one to his own. What should be your great portfolio, right? So how many, so if you were in my previous session, right, how do you plan your career? So remember what I had suggested. First, answer why. And that why should be a why for your life that you can totally relate to, that you are very, very passionate and emotional about. Pick a why like that, right? So with that in mind, and don't just be business-like about it. Don't just think in terms of profit and loss. Your life mission cannot be a profit and loss statement. You cannot think completely from financial sense. I hope that makes some sense to you. But your portfolio should be very, very aligned to your life goal, right? So with that, let me put a question to all of you, and I want all of you to answer, right? Because this is about your portfolio, not my portfolio. For example, let me talk about my portfolio at this age and after this industry experience. My portfolio that I am doing is this, the thing that is happening right now. This is my portfolio I'm creating. So my life mission is to educate and empower at least 1 million students, and to make them achieve their life goals, right? And to create at least a few very impactful individuals from India. So that's my life goal. And towards that, whatever I'm doing right now is a portfolio that I'm creating for myself, right? That I want to do something. I want to go into the student community, make sure that they have trust on me, make sure that they can rely on me. They take out my advice and my mentorship to do something very impactful, right? So this is the portfolio that I'm creating. It is nothing technical. My portfolio, even though I am a completely a technical person, my portfolio, see, is not technical. right? So your portfolio may be technical, may not be technical, but it should be aligning with your life goal. That is super important. How part is for later. Once you decide why, then decide what, and then at the end decide how, right? Don't first learn coding and then decide why and what, right? Okay, so with that, I will ask all of you a question, and I want all of you to answer. So here we are to decide what portfolio is the best for you, right? What is the most impactful portfolio? So feel free to answer this question. What is the life goal that you want to choose for yourself that will impact at least 1 lakh people? What is the life goal that you want to choose for yourself that will impact at least 1 lakh people? Please answer in the chat box. Some of you may not have the answer, which is totally fine. Feel free to say that I don't have the answer yet, I'm still thinking. But those of you, and actually, you know what, most of you actually have the answer in your subconscious, because it should be very related to your personality. Some of you are very outgoing. Some of you are very eloquent, like you can convey your ideas very well, right? Some of you are very uh, logical. Some of you are very mathematical. Some of you are very studious. Maybe you don't want to interact with a lot of people, but you can digest a lot of data and do something with that data. Some of you are very good coders. Some of you are very good at convincing others. Some of you are very good at selling things. Some of you are very good at making friends. Some of you are very good at leading groups, right? So you know yourself. Some of you are very good at donating things, simply donating things, right? You may not be good at business, but you are good at donating things. So you know what you're good at, right? So with your strengths and your likeness, tell me something that you want to take up as your life goal, which will impact at least 1 lakh people. So I'm putting this 1 lakh people as a clause, because otherwise I get answers like I want to create an app. It's not a life goal. I want to create an app to help increase India's literacy from 75% to 95%. Now that's a life goal, right? I want to create an app to reach medical services very fast to rural areas. Now that's a life goal, right? So I want to hear ideas for our life goals from all of you that impacts at least 1 lakh people. Yeah, and that is what your portfolio, by the way, should align with. Okay. So Vibhanshu is saying make a portfolio, add this everywhere you. Okay. Shankanil is saying to be the next best mechanical engineer in the nation, if not the world, and make people's life better. Shankanil, I disagree with you. I know you are very regular. I can totally relate with you generally, but on this I totally disagree with you. I don't think, because best mechanical engineer is not on your side. What if in your class there is Albert Einstein? Right? It's not in your control, because this is, I don't think your goal should be competitive in any way. Pick a goal where you only give to others and impact, right? So let's say if you want to really be the best mechanical engineer, then pick a goal. Key, I want to enable, I'm throwing random idea, to enable green housing all over India, like without using concrete, because concrete is very bad for environment, right? Concrete, or without using sand, right? How can I enable green housing, like natural materials, natural recyclable materials to whole of rural India? Now that is something that will not only make name for you, right? Because there is, Shankanil, there is no best engineer, no best in anything. You can only be unique. You can be very impactful, right? So I would urge very strongly to define your goal in terms of the impact that you cause. Definitely not in terms of the money also. Definitely target to get enough money for yourself. Don't target to end up a poor person like Leibniz, right? If you know the Leibniz, the mathematician who had a fight with Newton on who discovered calculus. So Newton ended up very rich and Leibniz ended up very poor. Okay, Shankanil, don't get offended, but that's my strong recommendation. Triman is saying, path to find our life goal. Triman, you know yourself, right? You know yourself. You have to think. And I'm not saying you can decide your life goal immediately, right? Spend time thinking. Take a year if you want. talk to people, talk to your parents, friends, right? And but choose something that you are very passionate about and make a portfolio. Now, if you are taking a life goal for, let's say, the next 30 years, now you have 2 to 3 years to create a portfolio towards that. And that is where I am going with the portfolio. And that is where this is important, right? I hope all of you are able to relate with what I'm saying. Uh, okay, Chandana is saying, make my personal website and include blogs of techie things which interests me. Chandana, good, but extend it. Which interests you does not impact 1 lakh people, right? Make a blog. If you think you're very strong at it, then why don't you create the blog for all of students in, let's say you are from Odisha, I'm assuming, why don't you create a blog for all students in Odisha or India or the world? Why don't you have that as a goal? Right? Akarsh is saying to bring whole local market digital. Awesome, awesome. So this is a good goal to begin with, but a very generic, right? So now see the problem with the initial, right? When you choose your why, it will be very, very generic. But as you spend time thinking about it, as you spend time creating a portfolio, you will see that a lot of people are doing similar things. But within those similar things, you will find something unique, right? And that is when you will actually be contributing in a unique way towards that why. Because why will always be generic. Like Akarsh is saying, towards bring whole local market digital. Very good, but a very generic. Lots of people actually will be working towards this. But Akarsh, when you start doing creating your portfolio, when start going into that, right, you will figure out some method of making yourself unique or providing unique value. Okay, Vibanshu Singh to help all the students which cannot access higher studies. Beautiful. See, Vibanshu, awesome goal. I mean, the best goal that I have read until now, right? Awesome goal. I mean, I can't agree because in India, lots of students like Super 30, if you've heard of, right? One of my friends was from Super 30. He's right now, he did his PhD from France. He's now settled in France. But but a lot of people in India don't have privilege to study, and they are actually brilliant, right? Let's mute ourselves, guys. So very good goal, Vivanshu. I think a lot of impact, right? If you really can do this in the next 5 years, right? It's not difficult also, by the way. If you just
Actually,
need to be
I
committed
started
towards it, right? Started it, awesome, awesome. Connect with me, man. I would love to help you in any way possible.
I have a website which has all of my friends who wants to help the people, and in the website, any people from any all over the India, they can just come and take help from us. We are ready to share all the things which we are learning here as a part of IITH, and everyone, even many of my friends, they are also ready.
Awesome, awesome.
It's
And
already
reach out
started.
to me for any help. And Vibanshu, there are a lot of students in this community itself. If you want any message to reach out to any of these students in in this community, right? We would just love to help you out in any way possible. Okay. And I personally can also help you out in any way possible. See, guys, this is what I call a life goal. Choose a life goal. Now, Vibanshu might choose to create an app. Maybe that app will fail. Possible. Maybe he'll go and create a community in in ITH, where I assume he's from. And then after that, maybe he'll create a community of IITs and create of other colleges, right? Maybe he'll fail there also. But as long as you have a life goal, right, you will figure out to provide something unique, right? Very good, Vibanshu. Praveen is saying we're only good at something we'll do. We should be best at the thing. Okay, definitely, Praveen. Mihir is doing a development project like CERN in India where computing like is a key factor. Mihir, awesome. So I hope that you guys know that a few guys, a couple of guys, right? Homi Jahangir Bhabha, a visionary like that. A couple of guys like that can result in India being, because India and Pakistan, they got independence at the same time. Now India's ISRO is far, far ahead, right? Because of a couple of guys like this. Only because we had a visionary, like Tata. India's steel industry is way ahead because of Jamshedji Tata. If Jamshedji Tata was like us, had been coding or had been doing something just to get employment anywhere, we wouldn't have got the headway into the steel industry that we have today, right? So think big and think different. Think how can you impact 1 lakh people, like I'm saying, right? Good, Mehir. Awesome. Gayashri is saying making customized education accessible to all. making everyone aware that education is for mastery of subject and not for awesome, making education fun. Now, do you see Gayatri? And by the way, others can also share these. Feel free to share the why. Don't be afraid to have common whys, because what will be different and how will be different, and your value proposition, unique value proposition, you will figure out along the way. So don't be afraid of sharing your whys, right? Gayashri, awesome, making education fun. In fact, that was one of my whys also some years back, but I figured out somehow. I until now I haven't been able to do that, but very good. Anushka is saying, so now as I'm reading out your projects, right? Now, next is you need to figure out how can I create a portfolio which aligns with this? Because once you choose a portfolio, right, which aligns with this, you will never abandon it in the middle. Okay. So that is the next part. How should we go about it so that we finish it, right? I'll give you 3 tips there, but let's go through everybody's projects, right? Because I see some really passionate ideas here. Okay, Anushka is saying make ideas about astronomy and space education more widespread. Very good, Anushka. Maybe you are passionate about this. If you are, right, I think it is a very important topic. I agree with you, because topics like these in India, unfortunately, they don't get the respect that they should, right? In ancient India, when Brahmagupta and Aryabhatta was there, we had a very different take on these subjects. But right now, unfortunately, we are going into a wrong direction. Like all of us are focusing on in cricket and computer science. It should not be the case. Okay, Saurabh is saying, I'm not sure, but I like teaching and I'm working in NGOs a lot. I worked with Greenpeace India and one more NGO. Awesome, Saurabh. See, this you are. I think I like Saurav's answer a lot, because what he's saying is I am not sure about what he's going to do, but he's sure about he is thinking about yourself. Now, as long as you choose to do something that aligns with your own personality, I assure you, you will not abandon that, right? You may fail. In fact, you will fail a few times. Everybody fails a few times, but you will not abandon, right? Okay, Vibhanshu. Awesome, awesome. Definitely distribute technologies in all the good colleges to everybody. Technology, knowledge should be democratic. In fact, that is one of my whys as well, Vibhanshu. Knowledge should be democratic. In fact, that's the reason, in fact, I'm sitting here and talking to you guys, because I do not believe that any random PhD should be made a teacher, because only who is really passionate about sharing the knowledge should be made a teacher. If somebody is really qualified, but they are not passionate about educating others, then they should not be made a teacher. I hope you guys agree with me. And but sadly, the opposite is true in most of our IITs. The prerequisite for being a teacher is you have to be a PhD from somewhere, right? Which should not at all be the qualification. I mean, sure, you should have a good grasp on the subject, but you should also be very passionate about sharing your knowledge. Dipanshu is saying, do something for poor people, at least 2-time food. Dipanshu, super awesome idea. In India, see, so what is happening is all of us have too much food. We are throwing food, pizza slices, we eat 4 pieces and throw away, right? And we throw that away and poor people don't get it. So your idea, if you just think a little bit about it, right? Prototype it for 1 year or so, I'm sure you will hit a good, very, very good idea here. I think this can be done, right? This can be easily done. You can partner with a lot of these eateries, hotels, right? Make sure that they respect your SLA. Make sure they don't serve stale food, right? Have that promise from them, a written agreement. Then I think you can serve food to poor people at the end of the day. I think this is a very doable idea, very noble, and you will never abandon it. So see guys, this may not be something technical, right? Dipanshu, share your ideas with everybody. Don't be afraid of sharing your ideas, right? And get ideas from everybody. So it may not be a technical problem, but you can still apply technologies like Swiggy is applying, right? So all the hotels, how do you do a pickup from all the hotels? Like they can invite from an app, and maybe you can you can have a transport network where you're collecting, and then you can distribute that food for a very, very cheap rate, right? So you are only investing in the maybe app and the transport, and you are actually enabling food for the poor at a very, very cheap rate, right? Okay, very good idea, Dipanshu. Chitranjan, How can I choose my Chitranjan? You know yourself. Keep thinking until you hit a goal. Don't be greedy first. Eventually, you need to. By the way, any goal eventually it needs to be financially viable. But first goal should not be financially viable. First prerequisite it should be aligned with your personality, with your passion. Then think how do you make it a unique proposition so that you can make it financially viable. Okay, financially viability is also super important. Ajinkya is saying, I'm very passionate to be a developer and I'm sure in future I develop some useful software. Ajinkya, I don't again disagree, just like I disagreed with Shankanil. You can't say some useful software. That's not a valid. What is that useful software? You have to define that. I hope you don't mind me disagreeing with you, Ajinkya, but it's towards your goal, right? You have to come up with something that you're passionate about. Talk to your parents, ask them, what am I passionate about? Tell me. They will, in fact, it's already there in your subconscious, Ajinkya. I'm 100% sure of that, right? It's just that you need to, right? Okay. Shaheen is saying, I'm reading out some private messages here, guys. I hope you don't mind reading out them, right? App which using IoT connects all of our electrical appliances, appliances, lights, fans, right? Tell us amount of energy is drawing, the money it is costing, okay? Encourages people to use less electricity. Very novel idea, Shaheen, but I think you need to write, maybe you can think a little bit in the direction of green energy also, because I strongly believe we are 20 years from now, there is no question of us depending on coal, gas or petrol. 20 years from now, it is going to be completely green, right? It has to be solar, wind, water, maybe to some extent nuclear, but that is how it's going to be, right? So I would urge you to think in a little bit into future. Just don't think in terms of current, but very innovative idea. Maybe I'm not able to relate to it, but very innovative indeed. Shankanil is saying best not in the sense as in competitive, but because I think I can find, definitely. I totally agree with you, Shankanil. Definitely to solve problem, and I can see the spirit in you. I totally see the spirit in you, Shankanil, because I have seen very innovative, very cutting edge ideas from you, right? I totally believe you can do that. Definitely. Creating an electrical commute at a price. See, this is a goal. Not lakh people you can. So what Shankanil is saying, can we create electrical commutes at a price everyone can afford, right? So I in fact implore all of you also to think, because in India, right, we completely, our mindset unfortunately is that we completely think in terms of service. We coding, what can we code? But unlike China or unlike Europe, they think to create end-to-end solution. I'll give you an example. Today, if America decides that they will not ship any chip, Intel or AMD or whoever, right? They will not ship any chip to India, or Dell or HP, these guys decide they will not ship any computers to India, then we will be handicapped like anything. We are just good at coding and creating software solutions. We have very little expertise in hardware and end-to-end solutions like electrical appliances, end-to-end hardware, right? Mahindra is there, Bajaj is there to some extent, doing very well there, right? Tata is doing very well end-to-end, right? So if you look at their annual statements, they are investing close to 2,000 crore in R&D, both Mahindra and Tata, right? They are not currently profitable there, but I see very, very bright future for them. So I would urge you guys to think in that direction. Just don't think of a part of a solution. Okay, I'll code this app. Think of an end-to-end solution, like Shankanil is saying, right? Or like before that, somebody said food, right? That's an end-to-end solution. You can also insert technology in the middle, like Swiggy. It's an end-to-end solution, right? They are actually getting food in your hand by using technology, right? So create end-to-end solution, high recommendation. Abhinav is saying to create something like Truth App, which can guarantee the authenticity of any statement. Awesome. This is a very, very, I couldn't have thought of this, an idea like this. But awesome. Yeah, maybe Abhinav, take a stab, AI or ML, whatever. Awesome. Dipanshu is saying interested in space and astronomy. Okay, guys, I think lots of ideas. I didn't actually intend to spend so much time on this section, but going through your ideas, right, I'm also inspired. And those who have not shared their ideas, get inspired from those who have, right? And those who have shared their ideas, highly urge you guys to keep sharing your ideas with everybody. because like I said, whys will be very generic. You should share your whys, like green energy. Let a million people in India have their same why as green energy. Let their what be different. And once you go into what, right, you will figure out something unique over 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, give it time. Okay, I think awesome. Awesome discussion, guys. I loved the ideas that I saw from you. Really very innovative. Very, some of them were very like electrical commute, right? Very, see, Shankanil, if you bravely invest 5 years, right? I surely promise you, you will be a very famous and a very visionary figure in India in the next 5 to 10 years. Same for food, same for a lot of these ideas, right? Very visionary ideas. Prototype in that. Don't prototype what your friend is doing because he's creating a mobile app randomly. Don't do that. Create something which aligns with these goals. And those who have not shared their ideas with me right now, it's fine. But you have seen some good people who have shared. So do that. No need to share with me. Go and share your ideas with your friends, with your families, right? That I'm very passionate about it. What can I do about it? Right? Ask them. Okay. So the third question, we have around 20 odd minutes. So let's go a little bit into how can you create a great portfolio, right? But first you have to decide the what. But I will share 3 tips during your student days. How can you create a great portfolio? Okay. First, but before we go there, I want some interaction with you guys. Let's see. I want to hear from you. Most people, including me, start their personal projects. Most people, in fact. Most of you, I'm sure, have started some project, right? But most of them don't finish. Why don't we finish? Tell me in chat. Why don't we finish? Anushka is saying procrastination. Okay. Dipanshu is saying very, okay, sorry. That's old comment from Dipanshu. Anushka, thank you. Abhishek is saying no deadline. Good point. Good point. In fact, I'm going to give you 3 tips, right? This is one of them. Any other? Debranjan is saying no mentorship. Good point. Good point again. This is not one of my tips, but very good point. No mentorship, because you don't know, you know your what. Let's say you've decided what, that I want to create an app for which will do this, but you don't know how. And you can't figure out how. You are trying to read websites a lot, but you're still not able to figure out how. But if you had a mentor who could simply tell you, hi, you need to use this technology, you need to try this then, and then you need to test it this way, and then you need to host it in the App Store. Then maybe you could have done it, right? Okay, thank you, Devanjan. Praveen is saying not enough determination. Good point, good point. Not enough determination. Good point. In fact, related to one of my points, Gaurav is saying stuck at some point. Gaurav, again, same as Devanjan's point, stuck at some point, right? This will happen, definitely. You will get stuck, no doubt about it. But you still need to figure out, right? Ankit is saying lack of interest with the passage of time. Ankit, very, very good point. But if it aligns with your why, then you will not lack interest. Mostly we lack because I tell you, I had told this story in the last session also. I stayed back in KGP in my winter vacation with one of my very dear friends. We went to a professor in biotechnology department. We said, give us some project we want to do, right? We wanted it for our resume. So we say he gave us a lot of X-rays. He said, you do image analysis and detect, how can you detect cancer? We learned MATLAB, we did a bunch of things, but after winter, we threw it away, right? Because we were not passionate about it. We were just doing it for our resume. So if you're not passionate about it, you will definitely have lack of interest. Ankit is right. Akarsh is saying, get stuck to a problem, get frustrated, leave. Right, Akarsh. But if it's a life goal, right, you will figure out a way to work around or to unblock yourself. Okay, Ame is saying overwhelming sometimes. Okay, good. In fact, that is also related to one of the points that I'll say. Dipanshu is saying lack of knowledge awareness. Definitely, a mentor can help. I highly recommend all of you to find out a mentor, right? Go and find out proactively a mentor. And I am there to mentor you in whichever way I can, but I may not be able to help you in things that I don't have expertise on. So go and find out a mentor. Shonkaran is saying we either set goals that satisfy us too easily or too high without a solid why. And that's why we lose the drive halfway. Exactly. Shonkaran, totally with you. Pragati Kumari is saying lack of motivation to do. Exactly, Pragati. Totally. Right? Same for me. So first, if you align it with your why, you will not suffer from lack of motivation. Tarun is saying no incentive to finish it. Exactly. So if you do it for, let's say, most of us look for internship which pays, for example. So if we get a free internship, we are not that motivated, right? But if Tarun, if it is aligning with your life goal, right? That life goal is your incentive. I hope it makes sense. Mihir is saying reason to do project or motive. Sure. Non-existence of reason. Definitely. Vishwas is saying over ambitious goals bring you down your motivation. Vishwas, I understand you might get stuck. Maybe you might feel it's over ambitious, but I will actually disagree a little bit with you in the sense that I actually ask you, all of you, to set a goal which is like really over ambitious, right? Set a very big goal. In the last last I think session I urged on this one, don't have a small goal. Small goal is, like Jeff Bezos says, self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Don't have a small goal. By default you will try to dream small, right? So my first tip, guys, and these 3 tips are tips which I think most people don't do, right? Pragati is saying over ambitious goals push me learn and more, I guess. Yeah. So Pragati, totally agree with you. Vishwas, so over ambitious, right? I agree that you'll get stuck. If you think it's over ambitious, you'll get stuck. Like if you want to really create an electrical vehicle, after 3 years, you might realize, yeah, I don't have expertise on robotics. I don't have expertise on batteries. I don't have expertise on motors. Maybe that's why I'm getting stuck, right? But don't unblock yourself, right? Align, keep yourself focused towards your life goal. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Vishwas. Okay, so my first tip, and right, so towards your idea, create a group. Now, how many of you, because I see some of you have your personal projects, how many of you have a group? Say yes. And if you don't have a group, say no. Debanjan is saying yes. Vivanshu saying yes. Good, Vivanshu. Dipanshu saying no. Saurav is saying no. Abhinav is saying no. Okay. Anushka is saying no. Praveen is saying yes. Good. Akarsh is saying no. Now, why don't we have a yes? Why don't we have? A lot of us have no, right? So why don't we have yes? Few people, Mihir is saying few people. Okay, few people is also good, right? But 2 things here, 2 reasons for the tip. First is, I, by the way, did not have a group, like a proper group towards. First of all, I did not even have a good why back then. But I did not have a group. And many of us also don't have a group. Why don't we think we have a group? I have never discussed, right? And why don't we discuss? There are many reasons, right? Some of you might be shy. Some of you might be insecure. Here, if I share my idea, what if he steals my idea, right? So there is no concept of stealing your idea, by the way, which I talked about last time also, right? There is no concept of stealing an idea. An idea is only as good as the implementation. And in your idea, you will spend thousands of hours, not hundreds, thousands of hours. Now, if that person is willing to spend thousands of hours after stealing your idea, then maybe he deserves it. But I assure you, he will not be able to spend thousands of hours plus face failures, because you will face failures, right? But if you're really passionate about it, then you will face those failures, move on, and you will spend thousands of hours. So nobody who is not as passionate as you can steal your idea. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Akash is saying not able to get people on whom I can trust. See, this is insecurity, Akash. Once you start your company, you will hire, right? You will send a post in Facebook, in LinkedIn, hiring for this team. Are you insecure then? No. Then why are you insecure now? Don't be. In fact, I was also as insecure as you, Akarsh, when I was a student, right? I was, in fact, and I accept the fact. But let's not be insecure. If companies like Microsoft, Amazon, startups, anybody are not insecure, they are sharing their ideas and inviting people to join their company, then why should we be? Do you guys agree with me? Agree? Yes? Disagree? No? Okay, good. Thank you. If you agree. Uh, Abhinav is raising a point. Idea doesn't resonate with others. No, Abhinav, just like a company recruiting people, you have to keep attempting, keep sharing with your ideas with 100 people. Out of 100, I promise you, you'll get one or two. But if you share your ideas with 2 people, obviously you'll not find. Agree, Abhinav? And others, let me know. Okay, so keep sharing, broadcasting your ideas. I am passionate about teaching. I'm sharing my idea with all of you, right? And in fact, I invite you guys to join me, help me. And if you, let's say, one of you after 5 years creates a breakthrough education company, right? I will not be sad about it, right? I'll be happy about it that somebody else did something towards my goal. I have that kind of motivation, right? So, right, because you are indirectly giving towards, contributing towards my success, right, by doing something towards education, by empowering Indian students, right? So have that mindset, be very positive, share your ideas with hundreds of students, broadcast your ideas over Facebook to your family, to everywhere. Dipanjan is saying, I have a group but we are lacking behind because of lockdown, like lack of mentorship. Dipanjan, agree. So again, actually my tips don't have mentorship, but very important point, a lot of you are bringing in. I missed this point, but you need to have a good mentors, right? Because without good mentors, what will happen is your tools are not proper, right? Because maybe if you come to me, ask me, hey, Pramit, I have this idea. I'm thinking of creating this app which I want to serve at least 1 million people. It should have like transactions per second, maybe 500 to 1000. Do you think this technology will work from your experience? I can immediately tell you in 5 minutes. You need to, if you are targeting this technology, if you want to scale out, you should, if you want to be serverless, you should go with Azure Functions or AWS Lambda. Or if you want to be having very low latency, then target DynamoDB with NoSQL. If you have transactional requirements, target Postgres or SQLDB, right? So I can immediately tell you from my experience what technology, as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm expert at everything, but still from my experience, I can help you a lot. Similarly, in your, towards your aim, go and choose a mentor. It's super important, but because they can very quickly help you out. And choose a mentor wisely. As in, don't choose a mentor who can't help you out or who doesn't want to help you out. Choose a mentor who, because from my experience, I know there are a lot of people who want to help you out, who will be glad to help you out, right? So choose one of those people. I hope it makes sense. Okay. If we discuss only become that's fine, Dipanshu. You can become a joke, not a problem. Let other see people who are, so discuss this with people who are serious about their life. Who are not serious about their life, don't discuss with them, because that will be a waste of time, right? In this, at the same time, like I am trying to inspire you to think about your life goal, you do the same thing in your circle of friends, right? Broadcast this message ki, I got this idea that I should be really serious about, think about why of about my life, and I should create a portfolio around that, right? So tell this, give this tip to all your friends, right? So then they become serious about their life goal. Then see whose life goal matches and try to team up. And teams will not always work, by the way. Teams will break. Accept that fact. It's okay. Teams will break. People will leave you in the middle. That's okay. That's not a problem at all. Expect that. Okay. Yeah. So Abhishek is saying connection request on LinkedIn. Guys, any of you feel free to just connect with me on LinkedIn. Not a problem. I'm here to guide you in any possible way I can. Okay. Okay. So now second, right? Lot of us abandon it in the middle because we don't plan it. Now, I am saying don't just plan it, write down your plan. And why 5 page? The intent of 5 pages is write down and a little bit detail. Don't write down like I'll do something, I'll create this. That's not a plan. Write down in detail in a few pages your plan. So what that means is you are dedicating a few hours. Like in order to create a 5-page plan, you will at least spend 5 to 10 hours, guys, right? So write down that plan. And you know what? Heavily borrow others' ideas and data points from internet, from anywhere you can. Heavily borrow others' ideas. And at the same time, because you are borrowing ideas from others, also share your ideas towards others' life goals, right? Share. Don't be competitive, don't be insecure, because it's about you spending 1,000 hours towards that cause. You will find a unique way towards your why and what. Don't worry about competition at all. Whoever your competition is, they will find their unique way. Okay, don't worry about that at all. Share your ideas and get ideas from others. Okay, so today, so how many of you are going to actually try and create a group? By the way, tip number 1, if you really are thinking to create a group, Shankanil is asking, is a page for each year? No, that's my third tip, in fact. Right, that's my third tip. I'll come to that, Shankanil. But create a detailed plan. By 5 pages, I mean sufficiently detailed. Don't keep it like shallow, right? I hope that clarifies the question that you're asking, Shankanil. Okay, so by the way, before we move on from the first question, I want to ask you guys, how many of you are going to create a group back from today? Say yes. And if you have some tentative names of your friends that you will reach out to, write down. So basically, I want you to take something back from this session. I don't want this to be a GAN session, right? So write down those names like this, right? I will, and Akash is whom I will try out, right? Some names or short forms of names. If you don't, feel free sharing the actual names, right? Try to create a group. You know what? Once you create a group, what will happen? You can't abandon that project. 2 people, very difficult to abandon that project because 2 people are there. 3 people, 3 onwards, it's almost impossible to abandon. Once you create a group of 3 or more people, right, it's almost impossible to abandon that project. And the impact will be very, very much. Okay. And at the same time, don't worry about people abandoning you in the middle. People will. Don't worry about people not contributing enough. Some people will not. That's okay. Expect that. But that should not be the reason for you to not still work in a group. Okay. Good. Debanjan, good. Totally. See, you should have concrete idea in mind, concrete team in mind, right? I hope you will all do that. Okay, awesome. So everybody checks Vivanshu's link here. Okay. Now, once you write down a plan, it's not written in stone. It will change, right? So it's 12 guys will take 10 more minutes. And after 10, I will be there for around 20 to 30 minutes to answer any question that you have around anything, right? But for this session, we'll take 10 more minutes. Guys, hold on. Okay. Okay, so 5, you will write an initial 5-page plan, right? That I will do this. These are the ideas. And this is how I'll go about creating my team and all of that. But that recognize that plan will change. Every month or every 2 months, keep revisiting. It will change. As you discover things, as you discover more data points, it will change, right? The third point that Shankani was also pointing to, right? Implement your idea in a very structured way. Some of you are also saying that like deprioritized or lost motivation. So you have to be very structured way. You can't be informal about it. And I will give you a few tips for that, right? How can you be very structured? What do I mean by being very structured? You have to define milestones for at least 1 year. For at least 1 year, define at least 5 to 10 milestones. They could be monthly, they could be 3 weekly. So in enterprise, right, in companies, we have something called sprint. If you go a little bit and read about agile method or scrum, I'm sure many of you already know about it. So we have something called sprint, which is typically like 2 weeks to 3 weeks, right? So follow that, something like that, a rhythm, like you are revisiting every 2 weeks or every month, revisiting. Where am I? And how do you track your progress every 2 or 3 weeks? You can use lots of beautiful softwares are available. During my time, we did not know of any such software, but now there are beautiful softwares, right? There is, if you go into GitHub, there are GitHub project where you can track your projects, right? In Azure, there are Azure boards that you can use for free until, I think, team of 3 people or so. You can use it for absolutely free, Azure boards, which was earlier called Visual Studio Online. It was part of Visual Studio Team Services. Now they are, I think, called Azure boards or something. Similarly, in Bitbucket or Atlassian, you have Jira, right? So go and use all these. And similarly, there are lots of Smriti Shiksha. Might I request you to kindly mute yourself? Thank you, Smriti. So similarly, lots of CRM, customer relationship management softwares like Bitrix 24, Zoho, and Salesforce Dynamics CRM by Microsoft. All of these are free software. There are free alternatives available, right? So GitLab, right? Vibhanshu is also recommending Heroku, Netlify. Feel free to guys, great, Vibhanshu, right? So I'm not claiming that I know everything. Feel free to guys share your knowledge, whatever you know of. Feel free to share in the chat box, right? So there are lots of ways, and share this with others. Or if you don't know, ask your friends, Bhai, how can I track my work? Because I have a plan for 1 year. 1 year, so I'm forgetting to track for 1 week. How can I track for 1 year? So use a proper software, Jira, Azure boards, or GitLab, Heroku, Netlify, GitHub, right? CRM tools, Bitrix 24, Zoho. Zoho is an Indian company, CRM company doing very well. Salesforce, Dynamics CRM, anything. They are all free solutions available. Okay, so how many of you are going to use any of these tools? Say yes in chat box. Praveen, yes. Abhinav, yes. Pragati, yes. Vibhanshu, yes. Free domains also, okay. Mihir, yes. Tarun, for sure. Thank you. Dipanshu, yes. Right? So don't let this session not be a Gyan session. Some things you must actually concretely do, right? In order to create that portfolio. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Akarsh, yes.
If you won't
Abhishek,
mind,
yes.
I would like to add one point.
Vibhanshu, just hold your thought for exactly 30 seconds. Harsh,
Okay.
yes. Kritika, yes. Saurav, yes. Great. Right? So the point of asking you explicitly is, I want you to go and do that. Yeah, Vibhanshu, go ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to share this point. Not everyone here might be knowing the GitHub and all the stuff. But frankly speaking, guys, GitLab, and Jira and Heroku, Netlify. All these services are providing a lot of things to students without any charges. Must go and visit. Firstly, once go and visit the GitHub Student Pack. If you are going to develop anything, then frankly speaking, GitHub Student Pack will help you a lot.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Vibhanshu, for that great suggestion. Right? So see, Vibhanshu is doing something here. He's speaking from his experience. I want all of you guys, right, to be in the same boat a year from now. Do something in your portfolio. Ask advice from me if you want to. I would love to help you. But track your work, right? Create a group, right? And then make a solid plan. So these are the 3 tips. So we are pretty much done with today's, right? Let's build a website. Okay. Yeah, right. So, so let's, in the next 5 minutes, right? I want to try and see if I can quickly show you, if you want to build a website only, right? Let's see. By the way, our next session is how do you create a working web app, right? Basics of web app functionalities. Again, the intent is some of you whose bot is matching with web app, right? So you must know the basics of web app, MVC patterns, a few important concepts that you must. I'm not going to go into details, right? But towards that, let me see if I can show you how easy indeed it is to create a web app. So just bear with me. I will open, I'm working on a Mac here. So I'll be using Visual Studio for Mac, which uses .NET Core, right? Which is slightly different from the whole .NET. I advise if you have on Windows, you can use .NET itself instead of .NET Core. But because I have a Mac here, I will be using .NET Core. So not sure if my screen is visible to you. So let me share my screen. Let me share the ID. Okay, guys, I hope you are able to see my screen, but let me know if not. Okay, awesome. Only Linux. Okay, so for Linux and Mac, use .NET Core. Okay, so here in fact, I just installed it today on my Mac, Visual Studio. I work on IntelliJ mostly on Java and Kotlin. But for this session, I have installed this here. So I just want to, and I have not worked in Visual Studio for a long time now, so bear with me. But see how easy it is to create a website. And we will not go into detail. In detail, we'll go next session. But I just want you to showcase the auto-generate feature that is there in pretty much all the IDs, not just in this one, right? So it is asking me, a couple of hours back, I created this test web app. In fact, I'll do exactly the same. I'll create a new project, right? And it is asking about different types of projects that I can create. So we will go next class, we will go into one of these web application, MVC, Model View Controller stands for MVC. Maybe some of you know about it. So we will go into the basics, the things that you must know in order to create an end-to-end app and a few other things as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and create an MVC app. So no authentication. What's the difference between no authentication and authentication? We can briefly discuss. So let me create Pramit test web app 2, one I had created some time back. Okay, let's create it. Okay, my project is created here and I want to share this with you. Okay, I hope you guys are able to see my screen. Okay, so see, this is the project that is created. So all this code is auto-generated, which is so lovely, right? When I was a student, all these auto-generation features were not there. But so controller, C for controller, V for views, M for models, right? What are these? We will not go into detail. We'll go in next session. And these are basic concepts really, not anything difficult or complicated, very basic concepts. But see, the whole code is generated and I can simply run. If I am going and start run, right? If I just run, I'm just going to run here. Okay. It is building my project. By default, I just want to show how easy it is going to be creating a sample website. In fact, this is .NET Core, by the way. If you use .NET, right, the website that it is going to generate is much more beautiful, much more functionally rich also. Okay. Next time, if I have a Windows machine, maybe I can fetch a Windows machine and showcase that to you. But it's very easy. But the basics you must understand. If you want to create an app, web app, mobile app, or anything, right, you must know some basics. And what are those basics? We will discuss in detail the next session. But in this session, I just want, it's still building for me. I don't know why is it building so slow? But it's still building, looks like. Why it's still building? Am I missing some window somewhere? Is there any prompt somewhere? Okay, build is successful, finally. Let's run. See, it is what it is doing is right now after building, right, it's placing my binaries, like the generated files in some folder. And from there it will run the website, right? And there, right, we will go through some concepts next class, like what are these MVC funda? What are, how do you connect to databases? How do you talk to other apps, right? So if you can now, I'll share my browser just to, so it's now running, by the way. Okay. I just ran my code, right? See, if you can see my screen, this is my website that it has generated. Do you see? Such a cute and small website, right? It is generating, it has links. So, and this you can host in somewhere in Azure for free. Maybe I can show that to you next to next class. Let me plan that, right? How can you host, code your, generate your own custom? Obviously, you have to customize this website for your own use case. Then you can host it in Azure. I'll showcase that to you maybe next to next class. Just remind me if I forget. Okay. And that's how you can easily host your own app. Okay, so this is, see, the website is running on my local host. It's not running anywhere on the internet. But once I host it in Azure, you can actually access that from your location, because it's now, it will then be publicly be hosted in Azure, right? And it's really simple, really easy, very easy to accomplish. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so that's it for guys today, guys. Before we break, right? So I'm here. The session is going to close in a couple of minutes. But before you guys drop off, for all of you, one thing that you are going to do from today, please respond on the chat box. One thing that you are going to do from today onwards. What is that one thing that you are going to do today onwards? Looking forward to chat box. Okay, one thing that you guys are going to do, okay, hunt for life goal, okay, get a detailed goal, make a group. Very good, Pragati, awesome. Ankit, life goal, Praveen, evaluate myself daily. If not daily, but at least find a good why and create a good plan for your portfolio. And because you have time now, after you go in, like once you go into full-time job, right, you may not get that luxury of time later on, right? Do that thing now. Prove yourself. Abhishek is saying getting track performance. Okay. Vivanshu is saying using Azure. Definitely, Vivanshu. We'll actually host a session on that. In fact, maybe next to next session will likely be on that. Mihir is saying working on personal portfolio, trying to communicate to people, sharing same insights. Very good, Mihir. Awesome. Thank you. Saurabh is saying finding the people who have the same type of goal as me. Definitely. Saurabh, totally. Shankan is saying start planning in detail and try designing a prototype. Definitely. You have a very good goal. Plan it out. It's a difficult goal. I'm not saying it's an easy goal, but you have to prepare at least a 1 year plan. Dipanshu is saying we'll find people. Definitely. Vishwas is saying better understand my goal. Definitely, Vishwas. Devanjan is saying take inspiration from other ideas to create something unique. Definitely. Group work. Definitely. Gayashri is saying execute my plan systematically. Definitely. First, have a goal, then create a plan and execute it, track it in a structured way. Very good. Kritika is saying to have a goal and achieve it with definitely. Kritika. Okay, awesome. Abhinav is saying track my goal and will try to fulfill within a deadline. Very good. You have a student period with you. Let's try to get that done. Okay, so that is it, guys. That's it for today. We are ending now, but I am here for the next 20 to 30 minutes, whatever time it takes. If you have any question for me, would love to answer you. Any question. Okay.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Sir, I just want
Sure.
to make an announcement. Guys, I have shared all the necessary link in the chat box. Just you can go through. have a patience, just go through it. It contains every important link. So that's it, sir. So totally.
Sir, my name is Vinay.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I
Sir,
can
I
hear
am
you.
sir, I am a mechanical engineer actually, but I really want to become a software developer. Sir, what can I do? Like, can you just tell me what all should I do? Like,
Good, good.
I am into I know basics of competitive programming like algorithm and data structures, and I'm really practicing on it too. But like, I am like a bit lost. It's just like big ocean because there is no one to guide me and all.
Definitely,
So,
definitely, Vinay. But what I will strongly advise
hmm,
is, see, once you decide what to do, right, you can do, not a problem. But what I will strongly advise is to, Shankanil, I see your question. Give me a minute, right? Uh,
okay.
Vinay, what I will strongly advise is to have a life goal first. And if for that life goal you need to learn whatever, you need to learn like graphics, go learn that graphics. If you want to learn whatever, right, physics, go learn that physics, right? So but it's towards your software engineering, I think first, right, you should uh, agree on a small project for yourself with a measurable outcome, right? Like I just showed you a sample app, right, Vinay?
Yes,
Next
sir.
week, I will go a little bit into detail. So just that sample app, if you create one, because it's, you can create it for free, and then you can customize it. Then you need to understand two, and then customize three. So I think that will, once you customize it and let's say host on Azure, then you can, it is your portfolio sort of, right? You can
Okay.
advertise, I have created this app myself and I have hosted it in Azure. So any, so that is one of your portfolio. That's one. Second is, if you really want to go into competitive coding, right? It's a little bit more effort, right? I don't myself, by the way, advise anybody to go into competitive coding because I see it's not, it does not align with anybody's life goal. So I sort of see like that as a waste of time. But because most companies today ask for aptitude questions or programming questions, I think you still need to invest some time for that, right? First step is basics of algorithms, data structures, in-memory data structures, sorting, searching algorithms, string algorithms, basics of data structures, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
should be
Yes,
able
sir.
to use arrays, linked lists, try maybe to some extent uh, mm, binary trees, binary search trees, maybe NRE trees, maybe. But at least these basics you should have. Then graph algorithms, network algorithms, basics, scheduling algorithms, basics you should know, right? A little
Okay, sir.
tough goal, but you need to invest some time.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. But see, the main problem is that since I am a mechanical engineer and I am trying to learn these core computer science subjects also, I am really into cyber security. Like I am learning networking and all. But the problem is that really I feel that I won't be able
No,
to
no.
get any type
So
of.
I see where you're going with this. Vinay, don't try to learn everything. Because
Okay.
you will not be able to learn everything, right? So I will say do two things. Create a small portfolio, like your small web app, mobile app, whatever you want. Just
Okay.
do that, and then just do. If you want to get placed, practice only data structure algorithm. No need to go to anything else. Okay.
So no system design and stuff like that. Nothing. Like just
System
data
design you don't
structure.
want. You are a fresher, right? You don't need
Yeah,
system design.
I'm in third year
Yeah,
mechanical engineering.
you don't need system design. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But but if you're passionate about security, then forget about that web app I talked about. Then go full on into security.
Yes, sir. I really love like I'm really into cyber security. That
Yeah. Then
everyone
build a
is in
profile, get some
like
certification, get certification from Azure or AWS security, Cisco's network security. Get those certifications. Go
yeah, like
read stuff about it.
each and every of my friends are like really into machine learning, AI, and everything that. But I am not really interested in that, and I really love cyber
Don't compare with
security.
your friends. Don't be a sheep. Exactly. Today, when we were a student, nobody did machine learning. That was not the craze. Now it's the craze. After 3-5 years, something else might be the craze. You don't
Okay,
know,
sir.
right? distributed systems. Maybe machine learning is there to stay. I'm not saying no, but the point is don't just do because somebody else is doing. That's not the point. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I think you are doing good. Just that define what I want and just don't try three things. At max try
Okay.
one or at max two. No, not more than that. Okay.
Okay, so should I start
Okay.
trying for cyber security projects rather than these apps and web applications?
No. You need to know your goals. I can't define your goals.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So if you are really passionate about cybersecurity, then only go into full on into cybersecurity. If you are passionate about, if you just want to know how things work end to end in software, create an app because that's a good way to know how things work end to end.
So which does have a better chance? But see, really, the ultimate goal is to get placed and have a stability and then work on my goals. Right? Like I'm really thinking about that also.
Okay. So for placed, forget about network security. For placed, do two things: create a small portfolio and practice algo and design, algo and data structures.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Shankanil. So coming to questions on chat. Sorry guys for a little bit delay, but hopefully bear with me. Shankanil saying when we'll have a session on financial intelligence. Shankanil, soon enough. Because there are lots of topics on my mind, but definitely important topic, and we will have soon enough. It's just that I want to go in a flow. Like I want my next session to relate to this session and next session relate to. So in that chain of events, it will come sometime soon, I hope. Okay, Praveen is saying, do we need to be good at something or to be best at it? Praveen, one thing that I said in the last session, know something about everything and everything about something. Make sense to you? Know everything about something, know something about everything and everything about something. Make sense to you? Respond to the chat box, Naveen. Okay, thank you. So the intent should be actually to know something about everything and everything about something. Go very, very deep in that. Whatever aligns with your goal, right? Go very, very deep in that. And you will automatically, once you decide your goal, right, you will automatically go deeper than anybody you know. You have to. Like when Amazon came up with Kindle, they defined their own book format, right? So you will go to that level. You will, once you decide your goal, right? Saurabh is saying, sir, can you talk a little bit more on how to see if someone is really same goal as me or not while finding you? There is no foolproof way of Saurabh. From my experience, people might initially say they are interested, but later they can actually bail out. It's possible. You have no foolproof. Just like somebody is joining your company, let's say you have your own company, somebody will join saying that they are really interested. After 6 months, they will say they want to join some other company. You can't do anything about that, right? Same way. So don't be over concerned about it. Just expect that I will be committed and I will always be looking for committed partners. Some of will turn out to be not very committed, which is okay. Don't get disheartened by that. I hope I am making sense, but let me know if you think that's right. Debanjan is saying biotechnology student, but I'm also interested in learning to code. Currently, I'm learning web development. Do you have any suggestion for me? Debanjan, let's meet next week. I will try to tell you the basic concepts of web development. And I'm not going to teach web development. I'll just tell you what are the concepts that you need to go and learn, right? So definitely join us next Saturday. Hope that answers your question, Dipanshu. Dipanshu is saying global certificate is very expensive, but I want to learn and do. Global certifications. What is, Dipanshu, what is global certifications? But I want to learn and do. I don't know what is global certifications, Dipanshu. What is global certifications? Feel free to write it or chat up or speak up. Very expensive, but I want to do. It's security. Okay, that's fine. Take the OWASP. Okay, got it. No, so OWASP, you can see OWASP's documents are all public, right? OWASP standard documents are all public, right? So read through them, and there are lots of security certifications, Dipanshu, right? From Cisco, from AWS, from Azure. Go try them out first. And I don't know, by the way, of OWASP has a certification also, because OWASP defines a lot of security standards and practices, right? So definitely, I think all around all this, I think you have some, because you know about OWASP, I'm guessing you know about all these Stride and all the other vulnerabilities, right? So go and do certifications, try out a few things, go try to hack a website in a positive sense, right? Learning is also expensive. No, learning is not expensive. You need to just give your time, Dipanshu. You need to just invest your time, find time, follow it through in a structured way. I don't believe learning is expensive. You can do it, learn by yourself also. In fact, maybe we can also host a session on security sometime, where we can actually show how do you use. Have you used this tool called Burp, Dipanshu? If not, go explore. Very awesome tool, Burp. So just install it. You can do a let's say SQL injection or a DDoS attacks on any random website, right? Obviously, the website, if they're any good, they'll block you. But you can try that out using Burp. It's a nice tool. Okay, Vinay is saying, are these certifications really important? No, Vinay. Certifications may be important, They are a way of you to showcase your knowledge, definitely in that sense. But if you really have a life goal, right, what is more important is to gain that knowledge. Once you have that knowledge, you can, to get that certificate is not that big deal. But if you really get that knowledge, right, you can use it in many places. You can actually use it towards your goal, and you can use it to get hired. You can use it in any way you want. But the important part is to get that knowledge. Don't get the knowledge for certification. Get the knowledge to get the knowledge, and then you can get certification, job, anything, internship out due to that knowledge. I hope that makes sense, Vinay. Vinay is saying, can't personal projects show our definitely, Vinay, personal project will showcase your expertise, because any certificate, any internship, any course project you are doing for a few months, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months at max. Personal project you can run for 2 years, 3 years throughout your student career, and you can create it of a size that no internship or no course project can give you. I hope I'm making sense, Vinay. Okay. Okay, guys, if you have any question, feel free to speak up or note down in the chat box. Okay, I'm here for the next, let's say, 5 minutes or so. So if any of you have any question, feel free to ask me. Or otherwise, have a good weekend, have a good Sunday. I know it's 12:30 Saturday night. Instead of maybe going to a pub or a disco, you guys are spending time with me, and I totally appreciate that. Right? And same for me, and that's the reason I am having this.
Sir,
Yeah, Dipanshu, go ahead.
yesterday I saw the syllabus of CompTIA courses like A Plus and Network. I find them interesting, but how can I learn these? If I take their bundle, then it's very expensive.
Got it. Got it. So see, maybe if that is expensive, right? So the intent that I am seeing you is you want to be an expert in security. That's your intent, right, Dipanshu?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So don't define uh, your expertise in terms of what you're able to buy, right? So if you're intensely interested, go learn about all the Stride vulnerabilities, different kinds of them, right? How can you exploit repudiation? How can you exploit elevation of privilege? How can you exploit DOS attacks or XML injections or all of these kinds of vulnerabilities, right? So once you have, and for gaining knowledge on all of these, you don't need that certificate, right? You can get, in fact, free certificates also. There may be a few, but definitely you can get solid knowledge around these without spending a penny. That's one. But once you get confident, maybe you can get some cheaper certificates, like I said, from Azure, AWS, Cisco, VMware, very good certificates available on these, right? And that will give you confidence that I have mastery over some of these topics, right? And then if you have money in future, go buy that certificate or go appear for that exam, fine. If you don't have, don't, I mean, that's a generic life problem. It's not about your certificate also, right?
Sir, I don't want certificate, only a solid knowledge in the concepts.
Right, right. So what I'm saying is OWASP has a lot of very good documentation and even other certificates, right? Other domains, like I said, Cisco, AWS, Azure, they have very good knowledge on all these vulnerabilities. So you can definitely get content from there and learn about these security aspects. I hope that makes sense. And there is a person called Suhang Sengupta. I don't know whether we have uploaded videos in MFL's YouTube channel from him. We may not have, but definitely reach out to Ayush and he can get in touch with you in touch with Suhang. He's a person very passionate about security. He can give you a lot of pointers around that as well. And I can also give you. Does that sound like a plan, Dipanshu?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, any other question? Okay, I'm here for the next couple of minutes or so. If you guys have any question, you can ask me here, or you can also ask me on LinkedIn, right? If you maybe don't want to ask it here, it's also fine. And I will love to just help you out in any way possible. Any knowledge, any tips, advice, recommendation I can share, I will be happy to share. Okay. Mihir is asking, I don't know how you'll get into know about some topics which are not related to computing. How to manage learning both. I don't know how will I get to know about some topics which are not related to computing. Mihir, actually reach out to find a good mentor or reach out to an experienced person there, right? Reach out, proactively reach out to an expert there, right? Maybe a few. Some of them will definitely give you some pointers, but if you are intensely interested, right, you will have to invest some time and effort, because without time and effort, obviously you can't know. But to get pointers, right, reach out to mentors, reach out to people who have good knowledge in that. And if you have any specific topic in mind, you can ask me right away. If I have any knowledge, expertise, pointers, I will love to share it with you. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we will. Thank you, Mihir. And thank you everybody for joining in. Totally appreciated. Saturday night session, discussion. I am very interested in interacting with you guys. So let's meet next Saturday then. Okay, so we'll call it a session for today. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Good night. Okay, Shankhanil, I hope. I think generating employment through our own life, people can sustainably might be better than just doing charity. Definitely, totally. Like I said, eventual financial viability, right? And financial viability is not means not just for you, for others also. So definitely. Okay, guys, thank you. We will close it. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. Bye bye then. Good night. Chalo.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, if you want, you can leave. Like, I'll close the session in a minute. So,
Awesome.
thank you very much, sir. It was really an awesome session, I think. So, good night, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed the session. So stay safe and be productive. Utilize your time because I don't think you're going to get this time again. So thank you very much, guys. I have shared all the detailed link in the chat box as well as in the group. So go there if you want to reach out to me. I've also shared my profile link. You can pin me there with a short introduction of yours, not the name exactly, but about the session which you have joined. I cannot see the feedback. I says Diptanshu, I think now it must be clearer. So I have already shared the link in the chat box as well as in the group. If you want, you can leave the message as well for us to improve regarding the Saturday idea. Or if you do connect with me directly, my name is Ayush Raj. I have also shared my LinkedIn profile link. You can pin me on LinkedIn. Still not clear. So might be something which will be there. Or I can't do much about it. Sorry guys, sorry for that. Okay, thank you guys. Good night, all of you. You have 1 more minute. I will be wrapping the session. Pardon, Roshan, if you want, I don't understand what you're saying. Character of matter who's serious and like. Oh, if you want, you can speak up because still you have time.